Hi everybody, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, and I just wanted to do a quick video about what is this game all about. You know, what sort of game is it, apart from being an absolutely beautiful work of art. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I'm hovering on my broomstick just outside of Hogwarts Castle at dawn, and it looks absolutely stunning. So Hogwarts Legacy is a open world, single player, story based RPG light, and it is incredibly impressive. You'll see in most of the videos that I talk about it, I'll be saying how dumbfounded I am with how good this game is, and I'm not even a Harry Potter fan. It is absolutely fantastic what the devs have done with this to bring this world to light. So what have you got to do? So you join Hogwarts as a fifth year. This is me here, and then you start your adventure. And as I say, it's story based, so there is a story that you're following, but the game is packed full of side missions and quests and tasks and leveling up and all this sort of stuff. So probably the easiest way to describe that is, let's have a look first at the map. So this is the world map of Hogwarts Legacy. So we can see there's the castle there, and you can explore almost every single room in this castle. It's absolutely huge. And then we've got Hogsmeade Village here, and we can go into most of these buildings here. And then we've got all this area to the north, and you see all the points of interest. And then we can come south. We've got this valley. We've got this valley round here, all packed with points of interest, and all the way down here. So it's got an absolutely huge open world area. Now all these points of interest, these are fast travel points, and these are like villages and hamlets. There's many more that aren't shown on the map until you discover them, and this includes in the castle as well. So that's the playground, that's the sandbox in which we are playing. And then you've then got your quests. So you've got this book that helps you do stuff. And then you've really got, there we go, let's click on this one. So you've got main quests that you follow, and these are pushing the story forward of what's happened to you, why you're there. This is in Hogwarts, but it's in the late 1800s, so it's well before Harry Potter's time. And as you do these, you know, the story goes forward. But then also you have assignments, so the various professors will give you things to do. So for example, I've got to go and go to Professor Sharp's potions class, and then I'm going to earn another spell that I can then use. And all the professors tend to give you different tasks to do. So it might be something like go and collect these herbs, or it could be go and fight these enemies or something like that. Then you have relationship tasks as well. So as you bump into characters around the castle and around the world, they might say, oh, can you help me with this task? Can you find this stuff for me? Could you do this or do that? You know, and then you go off and do that. And then also you've got side quests as well. So that's fighting in the secret dueling place in Hogwarts. And then we've got spell practice. So I've got to go and talk to Lucan. And there's all these things that you find as you're wandering around the world. And in fact, one of the best ways I found to play, the most enjoyable ways I found to play this game is there's a lot of talking in the main quests, and even some of the side quests as well. So the best thing to do is you kind of do a main quest, because maybe gives you a spell or a power that you want, and then you can just wander around the world. And as you're going to do a side quest or a main quest, you'll bump into other characters who do other stuff, or you can just wander off into the countryside and, you know, fight spiders and wolves and evil wizards and evil witches and that sort of stuff, and level up your character that way. Because speaking of leveling up your character as well, as you're wandering around, because this isn't, as we say, an RPG, as you find different gear, it has different values attached to it to make your health and defense and offense higher or lower. And so that's about finding stuff. You'll get different you'll gather different herbs and minerals and different things, which you can then, at certain points in the game, you can then make potions. You then have talents. Now this is really interesting, the talents. So this is where you build kind of the style of gameplay that you want to have for your character. So as you play and you level up, you earn talent points, and then you can give these two different things. So you could make a very stealthy character, or you could make, who gets most of their kills through sneaking up on people, or you could go for a very aggressive character. Now, you don't get enough points in a playthrough to fill up every single talent point, so this is another reason why, although this is a single player story based game, once you finish the game and you finish the story, you can still go back and play it with a different style, because obviously you've got the different talents here, and when you start off in the castle, you get to choose which house you want to be in, so you'll have a different common room and different story elements throughout the game that way. So that's quite clever, and obviously builds in replayability. We've got collections of stuff that you can find that tell you about enemies and things you find in the world, which is super interesting. You've got so many challenges as well, like the combat ones, defeat enemies in a certain way, defeat different types of enemies, explore different parts of the map, do the challenges, find all the field guides. And although you might see this and you may well think, this seems a little bit fetch questy, everything is so enjoyable. It doesn't feel like that. You can get owl post as well of people, and they're normally reminding you to do something, and it is very, very special indeed. And what's really amazed me through doing all this is just how much fun it is, how immersive it is. I mean, combat is really cool, moving things around. It's kind of like a combo based system, and it's so good. I mean, I don't really have that much experience of different RPGs, but for example, if you've recently, if you've enjoyed something like Cyberpunk 2077, especially since it got sorted out with the 1.5 patch, you'll love this. I mean, if you're a fan of Harry Potter, this is a no-brainer in terms of a game you should play. It just does not get any better than this for Harry Potter fans. It is absolutely magical. But don't let the fact that it is a Harry Potter game put you off, because it is an excellent video game as well at the same time. Very, very enjoyable, very, very immersive, lots of fun. And remember, in the Harry Potter world, in the J.K. Rowling world, it may seem all cutesy a lot of the time, but characters do die. There is true evil in this world to be fought, and that's part of your job to do as well. So, in summary then, what type of game is Hogwarts Legacy? It's a really good game, but it's a single player, story based, open world RPG that I recommend to absolutely everyone. I mean, just look how beautiful this is. It's absolutely stunning. Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? If you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.